Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Moonfire Tarot. I'm Jules. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. So if you hear me saying this feels strong or I get a channeled message, that is what I'm talking about. All right. So we're going to check your love messages for this week. What's the temperature? What's coming up for you for your highest good? What do you need to know? All right, Spirit, talk to me about love and Gemini. Talk to me what's coming for the twins. Okay. This feels good. All right. So we're starting off with some type of partnership, soulmate, whichever is coming up. All right. I'm seeing some type of backstab, some type of deception or lies. Now, this card can hit the mark sometimes, or it can be a little bit more dramatic. It might have been a slight, kind of thing, depending on how it resonates. Okay. So let's see here. I see cut down, stopping the pattern, silent treatment. All right, and coffee cup, meeting and savoring a relationship, building a friendship. Now, some of you, I feel like some of you may literally have cut someone, a partner out, where you realize something. Let me see where this goes, and you may be meeting somebody new, or you may be discussing this. I do have some, looks like some type of third party might have gotten into the mix, or a temptation. Okay, that could be you meeting someone else, or this was the backstab. This does look like, that kind of energy. But coffee cup is randomly thrown in there. So I'm going to say for some of you, you may be meeting, like your partner may have hurt you and now you may be tempted by somebody else. I just heard tempted by the fruit of another. That's a really throwback. So that just came in my head. I do see some type of new beginnings, um, coffin after a tragic ending, and some type of passion hitting here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Cupid's arrows, have faith in love. All right. Let me see what's in the bottom of the deck for you. I see talking. All right. This is meeting, talking, waiting messages, not enough, some type of fear, self sabotage, hammer, rebuilding it, working on it, repairing. And it looks like ship, cutting ties, moving on, reflecting. And I do see some type of unconditional love. Now, this is showing up reverse. I usually don't do reversals, but for those of you who are moving on, or, cutting somebody out for a bit, I mean, this is going to have different levels for everybody. This could show like the love is not balanced, okay? But it does look like with this passion and have faith in love, some of you may be meeting somebody new, all right? Or maybe you're able to fix this, okay? Like, you had to stop this pattern down and now you're trying to build a friendship again and rebuild it. But I see some type of interference with that seduction card, and usually shows up there. So it may be that you try to fix this relationship, but some of you, not all of you, um, some of you may move on anyway, with this kind of energy. All right, depending on how this energy is hitting you. All right, so let's pull some tarot and get more about this. Okay. All right, Spirit, talk to me. What is coming up for Gemini? What do they need to know? Messages for Geminis. I was just thinking this coffee cup to seduction, that could also be like you found out someone was meeting and just talking, and was tempted. But I still see passion and some type of love is coming, struck by love. Let's see where this goes. Spirit, talk to me, Gemini, love messages. All right, we have the Empress card showing up here. All right. And the Empress is feeling very attractive and maybe thinking of her options. All right. So starting off with the Empress. All right. That it could be someone married energy. That's Empress, divine feminine, love, self-love, birth of something new, being attractive, abundance is coming through. And now I see Seven of Cups, okay, which is thinking about your options, thinking about which route to take. You may be confused about the paths. I do see Nine of Wands. Some of you are wounded about something, all right, defensive kind of energy. The Emperor, okay, so now I have the Emperor and the Empress, so this is a couple here who is in between them, are thinking about their options. Five of Swords, yeah, that's toxicity, petty fights, manipulation, lies, um, toxic communications, but it's something you guys have put a lot of effort into. Okay, let me see. Eight of Wands. Your Eight of Wands is communication, passion. All right, and this is this new innocent energy. All right, see, it does feel like there's multiple energies on this deck. All right, the Tower. Let me see, put all this together, Gemini. What is going on? All right, King of Wands, Judgment, and Ten of Swords. Okay, so we're going to clarify here. All right, got Justice, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Okay, so Gemini, it does look like this does feel very specific for a lot of you. I'm sorry. It does look like someone you felt was your partner, or maybe you may even be legally married with Emperor and Empress for some of you. Okay, it does look like there's been a lot of options thinking, maybe some lies. I have backstabbing, betrayal, or the relationship has just become toxic. Right? You may be waiting on something though, putting your energy into something. And with the Eight of Wands, that's Cupid's arrows again. I have it twice here. I have it in my Oracle card and I have it in the Eight of Wands. Fast changes, communication, and a Page of Cups, which is usually something more new. Like the Emperor and the Empress, you know, they're established. Pages are more like potential, dreaming of someone crushing. And I mentioned that seduction, or, you know, that could have been the betrayal or something that happened. And but Cupid's arrows is hitting and someone you have chemistry with. So if you haven't met this person, you may be meeting someone. All right, I do see the Tower, which is a lightning moment, an epiphany, rapid changes. In this one, someone's throwing out someone's clothes out the window. A Page of Swords, spying, learning. Okay. And and that's also messages, okay? And then I have a King of Wands, a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius can be relevant for you. Judgment, it's like trying to reconcile or rethink the past, but now I have a Ten of Swords, which is an ending or some type of betrayal. Hopefully you guys are coming out of it, but it's not looking so good. So obviously not every Gemini is going to be breaking up, so take what resonates only. Okay, this looks like for Geminis who are going through a tricky time here. All right, Spirit, talk to me first. Talk to me about the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords. All right, all right, Three of Swords. Yeah, this is another third party. Seven of Cups is thinking of options. Five of Swords can indicate multiple players here and toxic behavior. Three of Swords is sorrow, betrayal, or a third party interference. Okay, but what's interesting is that options and toxicity are between the Emperor and the Empress. So maybe both of you do. Okay, gonna put that out there. Like something has really gone wrong in this dynamic. Okay, between you guys. All right, and that's why all these changes and rethinking the past and judgment, trying to use your judgment in this situation. If this fire sign person is relevant, if they're not a fire sign, they could just be someone you know is very passionate, very go-getting. It's coming to it looks like some type of ending here, because I see from that energy we have the baby Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, all about being single, in your own energy, feeling good, looking good, going after what you want, being grounded. And then I have the King of Pentacles, thinking about your abundance. That could also be a third party in the mix, or someone else. Okay, that's Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Talk to me more about this King of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. All right, someone being very giving, or this person, your person could, if you're coupled, your person could also have Earth sign energy in their chart. That could be breadcrumbing, being very giving. And then I see the Seven of Wands. You may not be giving to this person. This king and these two kings could feels like the same person. All right. Some of you may have felt you're thinking about your options now because you're giving too much, either financially or energetically, to a situation, or this person is putting up walls with you in regards to, how much they're giving. Suddenly they're defensive. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Okay, because people can be the person in this, or they, you can play any role in these readings. Okay, so it does look like there's some type of cut down that's happening here. All right, talk to me about the Ten of Swords. I see the Hanged Man. So you guys may be stuck or in divine timing. Yeah, in divine timing, I see some type of new beginning in love, new beginning in passion, new beginnings in motivations, creativity. It's usually more sexual energy in a love reading. I see Five of Wands, That's multiple parties, competition, and the Fool. Okay, so that's like starting a new cycle. All right, so Spirit, Four of Swords, a lot of reflecting, victim mentality. I do see a Knight of Cups coming with an Ace of Pentacles. Now, for some of you who are able to make up, this could be off apologies and like a romancing for an offer for something else long term. All right, but Judgment to the Ten of Swords usually looks like rethinking the past and deciding it's over, rock bottom anyway. But let's take a look. Talk to me about this Judgment to the Ten of Swords. Judgment to the Ten of Swords. Now, some of you, this might have happened already. Let me see. And now you're waiting on this new beginning, or you're trying to start over and just focus on yourself. Okay, talk to me about the Ten of Swords. Three of Wands. All right, making plans. Another three. Two of Pentacles. It looks like, let me see, the World. Something's closing. So, Six of Cups, Five of Cups, Queen of Swords. That's your energy, Gemini, and the Queen of Wands. Another fire sign energy. So there is a lot of juggling. So the Ten of Swords can be some type of rock bottom feeling. It could be a really bad day. But with Judgment and the Tower and the Lightning, this looks like major. Something major happened. Okay. And Three of Wands is waiting. Two of Pentacles juggling. So another three energy. Okay. So for some of you, this person may be juggling their emotions. You're juggling what's happened in the past. And you want to bring this cycle to a close, and you're doing it in a karmic level up, like you're putting something behind you. I do see a lot of regrets about the past. Okay, this may be even become at one point a peaceful breakup for some of you. Okay, but there is a lot of regrets and thinking of losses in regards to the past. Six of Cups is also nostalgia. Children too. Some of you could have children, but I see the Queen of Swords, air sign, that's your energy, setting boundaries, communicating, being analytical, and then the Queen of Wands again, another fire sign energy. That could be, the both of you, really. Gender doesn't matter with that kind of energy. Whoever your person is, fire sign energy again, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, or they have strong placements in their chart with that. It looks like you guys are guarded right now, or you're trying to hold on, being guarded with each other. You may be saving money, and I see the Sun getting some clarity and happiness, and then the Lovers here, which indicates a choice that you guys have to make. Okay, there's three hands here in this card. So again, all these people showing up. It's a choice on who you want to commit to. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, with the Emperor and the Empress, they're married. They're connected. They're a couple. You don't have to be married for this reading, but they classically are. They're the Emperor and the Empress. So this Emperor and Empress are having some issues here, and with this third party, some of you may be having a choice or getting a reboot. I don't believe everyone's going to be breaking up here, but there is some type of choice that needs to be made on who someone is going to commit to, because even on your side, Gemini, you may also be meeting someone too, all right, with this seduction kind of energy, all right, or it could have happened to you, but I do see potential, like you're seeing potential with someone, and there is a Page of Cups, Eight of Wands, some type of fiery new energy. Spirit, can I get a little bit more? Let me use, because there's definitely multiple energies. Talk to me about this communication, this love message. I just feel infantile, not like a baby, but like a smaller stages. Let me see. If you got coffin, new beginning, someone you have chemistry with. Spirit, talk to me for Gemini. What is this Eight of Wands and Page of Cups? Four of Swords. All right, reflecting. Page of Swords, percolating, spying, learning. The Hermit. Seven of Cups. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like Ace of Cups. You're thinking about your options in regards to a new love. It doesn't feel like a lot of you. Hopefully, some of you may reconcile. But it does look like this relationship does look very torn, or like there's a lot going on here, a lot of defensiveness, a lot of toxicity here. And Gemini, it looks like, you're thinking of your options a lot right now in regards to love, and you're reflecting and you're learning things. You may be like keeping your eye on things, and you're thinking about your options, and you're in reflection here. about some type of new love. That's what this looks like, or a new beginning in love. And judgment can be reconciliation, but clarifying that, it just looks like more endings that are coming. So it does make sense why I see this new flirtation kind of hitting your way. If you haven't met this person, you know, Wheel of Fortune is spinning here. Changes may be coming, yes, with a commitment, with the Hierophant energy. And then I have the King of Pentacles, a Chariot, and the World, and then like this loss energy and a lot of fives, a lot of struggles. All right, this does feel a little specific for some of you. That Earth sign King is coming in again, or someone very financially stable. You may be more focused on your finances soon. Can I get a little clarifying on the Wheel of Fortune to the Hierophant? What changes? The Chariot is someone going away or traveling, being very focused, victor. The World, again, is a closing of a cycle or level up, but it's after that, it's Five of Cups, a haunting loss and arguments, all right, and petty hassles. Also could be multiple parties, like multiple people arguing. Doesn't have to be love partners. It could just be people getting into business, you know what I mean? Talk to me about Wheel of Fortune to the Hierophant for Gemini Spirit. What is that about? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of juggling. It's like a commitment. You know, the Wheel of Fortune can be changes and the earth shaking things up, the universe shaking things up, but emotionally, it could be someone very up and down. And Two of Pentacles is emotion. When it comes to emotions and love, that is someone juggling. Now, they could be busy, but I'm seeing Eight of Cups, like something's not serving you anymore. Okay? And that's walking away. Let me see Judgment. I see judging. Let me see reconciliation, rethinking the past, but a new beginning, an offer. Okay, let me see. So here we have, and that could be the change in commitment, and that maybe could be why you're feeling victorious. This does feel like, because of all these endings and new beginnings, I want to say hopefully some of you reconcile, but some of you, a majority of you, are going to be too busy, like reflecting and feeling like you need a new beginning in love. And someone may be offering, there may be someone percolating you here, or you see potential. But for a score of you, after you walk away and take an emotional break, there may be some new beginnings for you. Let me see if we can see. Who's this person? Death. Yeah, it's like it's a death rebirth, right? That's another ending. And here we have some arguments. Okay, so you know, Gemini, this pattern is clear. Whatever is going on, this does feel very specific. And I will pull some more love advice cards for those of you who are staying with your partners, but it looks like a lot of like, let's try to fix this, but it just doesn't work out. There's some type of ending and rebirth, and it continuously goes back to fives. Fives are about struggles and conflict. The Five of Wands to the death to the Five of Wands. When I'm clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, what it's telling me, this is most likely someone new. You know, someone new that will be coming to your life to start potential with, because there's another ending. Endings, clarifying endings is what I'm getting here. And arguments, and the Queen of Swords is your energy, and it is like speak your truth and set boundaries, you know, with that kind of energy. And you have potential, and I got a Tower, I got another page. Now these could be young children, but I feel like with all these aces coming through, epiphanies, lightning moments, sweet messages of love, seeing potential, crushing on someone, and if you are committed, it does feel like this energy is hitting you like, you know, like a rapid, like, oh my god, you know, I gotta move on. Like, I even have another Page of Pentacles and a Chariot telling you to travel, be true to your heart, you know what I mean? There's something going on here. Okay, all right, let me see what type of healing messages we get. Sorry, that got a bit long, but this was a big reading, Gemini. Those of you, okay. And if it doesn't hit you anyway, always check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I do believe this is very specific. And if you are coupled, I mean, you guys may be in for a rough start or a rough period right now, and you know you're not breaking up if this is not hitting you this way. It could be just a very rough death and rebirth where you really need to set your boundaries and you know, try to see some new potential. But this message specifically does look like it's some type of ending. Okay. All right. So I see we got a jumpers here when I was shuffling. So I see nurture, growth, trust, support, playful, attend to your bond with love and patience. Okay. Mend souls, empathy, forgive, renew, love with purpose, heal with compassion. And I see adventures. All right, is coming out, having new experiences, making new friends, embrace change. Okay, is showing up, and I do see endless love, wedding, commitment, and this could be the wheel of fortune changing, literally changing who you're committed to, and that's why you're thinking about all these options. But for those of you, well, I don't see that much reconciliation in this message. Let me see. Did we see it here? No, it looks like a lot of cutting ties and moving forward, but some of you may be healing and moving forward. So some advice for the Geminis who are staying with their person. You may need a break from somebody. You know, this is a weekly reading, but I am seeing like try to nurture the relationship is what's coming out. Try to have compassion. You may need adventures and embrace the changes that are being brought upon you, because there is a lot of like, you know, losses and regrets and manipulations and arguing and people putting up walls. This may be something that needs to happen for those who are resonating with this. Okay. All right, Spirit. Well, right timing, hold on, self-love, and soon. So yes, you're thinking about your options now. You're healing. But there is some type of love coming in. Open chapter, revisit, enjoy, keep going. There are still pages to write, so make them great. You don't have to see this as the end of your life if you are, you know, closing doors here. Fluttering heart, sweet, fleeting, and future. In the future, you have enjoy romance, decide if you want more. Yeah, you have all these potentials and, you know, something sparking with somebody. Okay, so it's a beautiful thing. I have expression, vulnerable honesty, be able to share your feelings openly and find romance and fan the flames. These are all like, you know, I do see for some of you, let me see. I have fanned the flames here. So renewal, romance, and care, doing what it takes to keep the passion alive. Find romance, expression, being able to share your feelings openly. So for some of you, the key here, this hopefully this is just a bad week for some of you Geminis. But you may find somebody where the fanning the flames and keeping the passion alive is easier. You know what I mean? It may be like, you know, that kind of energy. Some of you, you know, after this rough week and this death and rebirth, or these new beginnings, this does feel more like breakup energy. But for some of you, I'm going to leave room there, that it may be that you need to be more vulnerable with your partner, okay, in order to renew the romance. Okay, so with that kind of energy. All right, so I'm going to pull some hidden messages for your person if you're not in contact with each other. Okay, and I do personal readings, Gemini. All right, so if you're interested in getting one, you can see my links in my bio or below in the description here. I do private YouTube videos, video calls, and I have a monthly membership, where I send you bi-weekly messages, or I look a little bit in love, a little bit in career, and then a tarot pull, and you get it automatically audio file via email. Okay, so I hope to book a reading with you. All right, Spirit, talk to me. Hidden messages. Now this is divine masculine and feminine deck, so you may hear a bit of a discussion coming in. There sounds like two people are arguing or expressing their feelings. So if you're not in contact or it's a tricky situation, for those of you, okay, that had a rough ending or something of the sort, here we go. Spirit, talk to me. Messages for Gemini, but a person on their mind. Hidden messages. I know you don't feel the same. I can't be with you. I admire you. I trusted you. All right. I find you so attractive. I want you back. I want to make amends. All right. So this is like some of you where it's like You see, this is why this feels split. It's like I got some people reconcile. I got some people just done here. All right. I have trouble with intimacy. I still have feelings for you. I won't let you down. I'm not financially stable. I miss being with you. All right, yeah. So this is for my Geminis. Do I still have a chance? So some of you, I feel like though, and honestly, I feel like it's for those in a more light-hearted relationship, or they just got started, or it was a false start. That is where some of those messages are there. All right, that first row. But a lot of you who are in heavy commitments, okay, it does feel like, you know, that those, like, unfortunately, like a lot of you may be ending, you know what I mean? What's coming up here, at least for this week, or going through some type of major, you know, revamp in your dynamic there, okay? So God bless, you know, advice, you know, just, you know, trust your intuition, express your love, guard your heart, follow your heart, and trust your intuition here, Gemini. Okay, so best of luck, light and love, and I hope those messages helped.